Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Detroit, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee. It's legal, James. P-A-Y-N-E. It's legal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Mo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucker. Straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Luis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TDD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. We are here to discuss the biggest fight in boxing. It seems that with everything Ryan Garcia said, he still decided to do Vada and accept the deal on the table that was put before him by Turki Al-Sheikh. And once again, Mr. Al-Sheikh proves it is hard to walk away from the money he set forth. Ryan Garcia was adamant about not doing Vada and getting his own testing facility, but the ultimatum was in. Al-Sheikh and Ryan not on the same page, more like Devin and Al-Sheikh on the right page. And Devin wanted that Vada 365-day testing, and that's what we've gotten. Ryan did want Devin to drop the lawsuit in order to accept the existing contract. And according to all sources, that's exactly what happened. It seems like Devin Haney has dropped his lawsuit in favor of a squabble with Ryan Garcia that will be taking place. Cynthia Conti is the one reporting that she was told by good sources that Ryan and Devin have agreed and that Ryan is willing to do the VADA testing. And I quote, a very reliable source told me that Devin Haney has officially dropped his lawsuit against Ryan if he agrees to do VADA. Garcia has agreed to do VADA and the rematch is on. Devin says, I guess he's not a duck. He's a goose. See you soon, bucko. So the two have agreed. Cynthia Conti, we're going to choose to believe her as we know she's been heavily involved with the ring even before Alice Sheik. So if there is a source telling her she may have the right people around her to give her the right information. That being said, everybody is running with this. It seems Haney and Garcia have agreed. It isn't far-fetched once again with the money that Alice Sheik offered. Haney agreed immediately. We were just waiting on Ryan. It took a few days, but we're here. You know, once Alice Sheik offers you that life-changing money, it's hard to say no. But this is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you know what to do. We're taking callers on Discord and via X Spaces for those that want to call in and voice their opinion. If you're not going to voice your opinion, do me the favor, give me a retweet or a repost on X Spaces. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like and a thumbs up here on YouTube, a subscribe. That's going to help with the visibility. That'll help the algorithm and get us some more callers around these parts. Once again, if you're on X Spaces, don't be greedy with that repost, as obviously that could help us with some visibility. So everybody on X, if you haven't already done so, give us a repost. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to help with the algorithm. I'm putting together those two links so we can pin them in the live chat here on youtube.com for anybody that just wants to click the link and call in. Once again, Discord is available, X Spaces available, and this is what we're talking about. Ryan Garcia has accepted to do VADA, something that Alice Sheik and Devin had asked for to get this fight going. And it seems like Ryan has agreed to do VADA, something he said he wouldn't do. He was seeking his own testing agency. But like Bill Haney said, you know, Alice Sheik uses VADA. If it's good enough for Alice Sheik, it should be good enough for everyone else. We got the inevitable D-Block. What up?
What's up, my brother? You good?
Yes, sir.
Man, it's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, DC, D-Ville, coming at you live from X Space. Facts! My brother, are you happy? Are you happy right now, Nez, as a boxing hardcore fan that I love and respect, my brother? Are you the happiest person right now knowing what's going on right now with the world of boxing, the way the Sheik is taking control of everything? How you feel about this fight, my brother?
Nah, happy we got this rematch, man. One of the biggest fights in boxing for sure. Most anticipated. We've been expecting it, and glad Turkey Al Sheik was able to get it done for us.
You know, I'm gonna comment down a little bit. Not really, because we have great announcements with Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez that I've been definitely saying this fight's gonna get made, and I'm so happy to know that this fight's gonna get made for September. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, that left hook. Devin right now has been preparing for that left hook for it's gonna be a whole year and even more whenever they're gonna fight. I think in this second fight, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be a great fight for everybody. And I think that this time around, I think Devin Haney will have the opportunity to show his skills because he was dominating the fight at a certain stance, from maybe from 2 all the way to 6.5 before I know he got knocked down. But Nez, do you think that it's time for either Devin to take on a tune-up or go right at the Ryan Garcia fight?
I mean, he made it clear in a lot of interviews he did. He's a competitor, so he wants the most competitive fight, and that's the rematch with Ryan.
And I love it. How do you see the second fight going, Nez? I want to know what you thinking right now, my brother.
I mean, I think it's more about can that left hook land again, right? Like Ryan knows what he has to do, but Devin once again knows that Ryan's, most dangerous punch is the left hook, and it's a matter of can he stay away from it.
Thank you, my brother. I love picking your brain in a good way, brother. I love that. We do know that Tank Davis is pissed off right now at the Sheik because he wasn't invited to the ceremonial with the Ring magazine. Nez, what do you think about the Sheik doing the great moves that he's doing right now in boxing 2025?
Nah, you can't get mad at the Sheik, bro. He's giving us what we want: quality fights, quality matchups. The best versus the best.
Now, this is my last one. PBC nut huggers, PBC lovers right now are so pissed. They're pissed because there's no sight of Al Heyman. It looks like they haven't even come out with a schedule other than David Benavidez, the Ecuadorian guacamolean, that two-tone don't know where the fuck he's from. They got Tank Davis and David Benavidez going on this 2025 run. But at the end of the day, the Sheik just said it on a tweet maybe a couple hours ago. They're going to roll out a schedule, and he said it's going to be one of the greatest schedules of all time. My brother, how do you feel about the PBC right now, my brother? Now that do you feel like they can compete with the Zone?
Yeah, I'm not even looking at them as a competitor. Just hoping they give us more than what they gave us last year and not more pay-per-views. But that is the Bell Player Himalaya. Appreciate you
my brother.
calling in. Let's see. If you're on Discord or X Spaces, feel free to call in. We got Rakim. What up?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, baby?
Can't complain.
All right, all right. So I saw this earlier. This news pop up, man. If this is all true, I think it's really, really exciting. With the way I see it, is I think these guys, these two young guys, like they're just sort of tied, man. I feel like their stories are just kind of tied. They're the two, I feel like, of the young guys that really represent the youth of this generation in a lot of ways. With like their social media game, all of that, like I feel like they've been very similar, and I think these guys might be tied into a trilogy. I think Devin's going to come out way more prepared this time. I could see it going either way. I think if it goes the distance, I see Devin pulling it out, and then them having some kind of trilogy. The way I see it. What do you think about that, Ness?
Yeah, I mean, a trilogy would be fun. You got a feedback, Rakim. We would have to see, how that performance is, right? I mean, can Devin stay away from the left hook? He had a lot of success, but those issues came from that left hook. So it's a matter of can he not be hit? That's kind of what everybody wants to see. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Huang Houston, what up?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Man, it's crazy because as soon as the last caller said trilogy, I was like, man, this bro, he took my thunder. Man, because I'm going to tell you, this is what I was feeling like, Ness. I said, oh, man, nah. especially after I watched Two Tone's documentary on Ryan, right? I still believe Two Tone made that, right? It's a conspiracy, but that's what I'm rolling with. Anyways, when I saw that documentary over Christmas about Ryan, it really made me see how, like he said, they tied to each other. They were friends, man. They were friends, really. The way they was acting before, you could tell they were chummy. And man, if Ryan win, I mean if Devin win, we gonna get a trilogy out of it. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if Ryan win, man, Ryan might have something more than we give him. He just and I have felt for a long time he's just not a TikToker. That boy's a legitimate boxer. You know what I mean? And if Ryan goes out there, everything is on the up and up, and he has a similar performance, man, we gotta start putting real respect on his name. You know what I mean? And man, I'm excited. I'm really excited for it, and I hope, man, I really think that catchweight that Haney was talking, Bill was talking about, like a 143, 144. Man, that's a smart idea. Had they said anything about that on this announcement?
Nope.
No. All right. And they don't have a date, right? They're not saying whether or not it's gonna be May 5th and nothing like that.
Nope. But
Man.
the rumors did indicate that it was supposed to be April or May.
Ooh, man, I do hope it's in May. You gonna fight party for that? You gonna do fight party for that?
Hell yeah, if it happens.
Man. And then I gotta pick one, man. You know, my wife, she be getting mad. She got mad. I went to 2 fight parties that one year, and then I went to Kazakhstan, kind of broke, man. But nah, man. If y'all have a fight, man, y'all gonna do fight party for Canelo and Bud for sure, though, right?
For sure.
I might have to wait for that one. Sorry, Devin Ryan. Y'all ain't that live. That Canelo Bud, that's gonna be live. But man, that's all I got, Nez, man. I'm excited for this news, man. So it's basically confirmed, though, right?
Yeah, man, I believe Cynthia Conti, like I said, you know, she's been involved with the ring for some time. We know she was on hand. It doesn't surprise me that someone gave her the scoop.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm so glad Turkey got the ring, man. You know, hopefully he bring it back to his glory. You know, those you know, I used to think when I was a kid how it was kind of cheap. It's just in black and white, you know what I'm saying? All the pages. But it wasn't like a magazine like we used to, you know what I mean? But man, you know what? When I go read my dad's old ring magazines, man, great articles. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take one of the old ones from the 80s and 90s and I'm gonna frame it for you, man. And I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, champ. Appreciate
All
you.
right,
If you're
TB.
watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing. Right now, we at 235,128. So we need about, you know, another 2 subscribers to get to 235,130. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Phone lines are open. I got Venom on the check-in. What is up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
Uh, I first want to speak on this Ryan incident with Bill Haney, the little fiasco they had at the Ring Awards. Um, that shit was lame. And you know, coming from the Bay, as Bill likes to talk about, that was some lame shit. Cause you got to think about it. Devin was there. He was just sitting there like a potted plant, not saying anything. He was there, just looking at Ryan like a ghost, like he saw a ghost. So and then you have Bill behind Devin, hiding behind Devin with his phone out on some YouTube clout shit. So that was lame. Um, I'm glad Ryan ain't paying no attention to that because you know, like Ryan said, there is a lawsuit, and now the lawsuit reportedly got dropped. But here's one thing about Devin. Devin, if you take this fight right away, it's gonna be too soon. And I'm trying to actually give you a helping chance. It's gonna be too soon to take the rematch. You not thinking straight. You thinking out of emotion. And listen, that's just being honest. I know you want to get your get back. I know you say you ready for it, but you really not. You know, you feel like you got cheated. That's cool. But you don't react off emotion like your dad did when he saw Ryan. You guys gotta stop that. You know. But look, if the fight happens, Ness, I'm going Ryan. I think the style matchup is not good for Devin. Like I said, Devin's attributes the jab. Ryan's going to counter that. He's going to counter that jab. So what is Devin going to have? Devin has to work on himself. He can't be physical with Ryan. He ain't going to be the bigger man. He's not. He ain't going to be able to bully people in that ring. Even though he don't really bully people, he just imposes his size. He ain't going to be able to do that, Ryan. So, they took my win. They took my win from me on April 20th. I was about to go in the Boxing Voice Hall of Fame at a very young age with my picks. They took that away from me last year. This year, I'm leaving off where I started. Ryan will win. I will be calling him the day after. Ness will give me my credit like he did last year. And that's it. There ain't gonna be nothing else to say.
Let's hope it's no more cheating, right? Because that was the issue last time. Everybody moved on. We accepted what took place. We just found out that Ryan cheated. So hopefully he doesn't cheat again.
Hey man. We'll see, man.
I mean, only one person was reluctant and outright nervous to use Vada. It took the finances of Turkey Al Sheikh to convince him, right?
Hey, they might be using two organizations.
I mean,
You never
again,
know.
according to Cynthia Conti, they're going with Vada. He has agreed. Listen, I owe you about a minute or so. I got Coach Evan Tobler on the line, so I'm going to get back with you. Evan, what's going on, Coach? Appreciate you jumping on. How have you been?
I'm good, man. It's always good to get on with one of the top boxing podcasts in the world, man. Boxing, yes, sir. Always the boxing voice, always doing
So,
the right shit and talking the big political, whatever you want to say. Y'all put that shit out there and it's real. I love it. I
appreciate
love it.
Coach. So, what you got cooking, man? Who are you dealing with these days? What's in store for 2025 in terms of boxing?
Well, man, I got Michaela Mayer. As you know, I'm not working with Regis Program anymore.
I'm gonna need
I
you
want to let the
a little
say
bit.
that again.
I said I'm gonna need you to touch on that a little bit because Bill Haney was out here alleging that Regis has not paid you since the Devin and Regis fight. So we definitely wanted to make sure whether or not you were paid and whether or not there is an issue between you and Regis.
Well, guess what? Ness, you saw everything. Regis was the only one that didn't know that we were selling a fight. You know what I'm saying? He after everything was over, he wanted to call people clowns, but Eddie Hearn knew, Bill Haney knew, Devin knew that it was a fight being sold, right?
Yep.
And the deal is that, Reese, recently, every time I put something on Instagram, he has something to say. And I want the world to know, listen, I fired Regis Program. Regis Program didn't fire Evans Tobler. I fired him because he was first the no pay over 15 years. Over 15 years. Oh yeah, did I get paid? But not what I was supposed to get paid. That's real talk, bro. you know. And for you to continuously go on Instagram and try to badmouth me, you have nothing to say about me. You can't do that. So I fired Regis Program for not wanting to do what I asked him to do during training camp, even way back when the Haney fight was going on. He didn't want to do it. I walked out of camp during that time, right? So not only did I walk out, then you got people that set the fight up. He still owed my boy Marlon Johnson for setting up the fight. He ain't even paid him. Okay, so Regis, you need to keep my like Baby said, put some fucking respect on my name because without the stuff that I did with you, physically, you wouldn't be where you are today. Regis Prograde was a fighter, and guess what? We won 2 world championships. I was grateful for that, but we did that with training hard, being gritty, and never missing a workout. And when you lose sight of those things, to me, it's time for me to go. And he lost sight of that. And we rolled out. I rolled out on him, man.
So
So he got people thinking
I was just gonna
that
ask,
I was a bad guy.
what exactly was the issue? Because you're making it sound like he didn't want to train.
He didn't want to train.
Okay.
He wanted to do what he wanted to do. And you're not going to tell me what you're going to do when we already came into the Haney fight and with 24 knockouts, 29 victories, not even talking about the Catterall fight. The Catterall fight I was done after the Haney fight. But guess what? I figured I'd get a chance to redeem himself. He did the same thing for the Catterall fight. Didn't want to train, didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. I don't know what people are in his head, but the bottom line is you can look at his career and you could say yourself, being a boxer all this long, Regis Prograde never did not finish the fight. He always finished the fight on his feet or finished the fight stronger. So guess what? Your conditioning was always on point. So why are you putting shit out on me saying that don't hire me? It was I did an interview in the UK and they asked me, it was a question that was asked, who would I want to train? And I said, man, I'd love to train big Martin Bacoli, Anthony Joshua. Regis Prograde goes on to that site of round 13 and says, don't hire him. He'll mess your career up. That's what he said.
Now, why do you think that is? It has to be something outside of the sport. It's something that we don't know that you guys, some sort of friction, right? Because he's used you for so many camps. And even you say, the rumor is that you say you didn't get paid for the Devin fight, but you just said that you went back and trained him for the Catterall fight. So he must have given you something.
No, I never. No, let me give you an example. If I tell you next, I'm gonna give you 20. If I'm gonna give you owe you $50, I give you 25. I gave you money, but I didn't really pay you what I said I was gonna pay you.
Sure.
That's how our career has gone, just like that.
So most of the times you agree on a number and you don't get that number come payday.
Right, right, absolutely, absolutely.
Now, what was
But
it that made you say, "All right, I'm gonna deal with this. You shortchanging me. You're not giving me what I deserve, but I'm gonna deal with you one more camp for Catterall."
well, because I still have passion for the sport. I still am ambitious about winning world titles, and I treat the kid like he was my son. So, what an opportunity to put him back in position to win a world title. But going into that fight, it was friction during that fight as well. But I still stayed around. I still need to make money. I'm I'm not rich. He got rich off of the stuff that I did with him. He got wealthy off the stuff that I did with him. So that's real talk.
Now you're working with Michaela Mayer. Uh, the biggest news for her was it seemed like Clarissa and her agreed to do a fight, but Clarissa announced a heavyweight fight. So what's the word with Michaela? Which direction is she going in next?
Well, listen, Ness, I don't really handle any of the business of Michaela. That's all done by her manager, and when she tells me she wants to go to camp, we strap up and we go to camp. I don't do any of the business. I just do a conditioning. I don't mess around with that. I stay in my lane.
For sure, for sure. There has been some recent Regis Prograde rumors. There's been obviously Richardson Hitchens has been adamant about wanting a potential fight with Regis. Um,
Mhm.
what do you think is next for him, and do you see him being able to compete on this high level?
Listen, I came on here to put that to rest. I have nothing to do with Regis Prograde. I don't care what he does, What I've done with Regis Prograis is in the history books. We won 2 world titles, and that's the history. Whoever he goes with next, we'll see. Because my work got him 2 world champions, 2 world titles. And if it's Hitchison, whoever he fights, I have nothing to do with that. I wish him the best.
For sure. For sure, man. So outside of Michaela Mayer, are there any other boxers that you have your eyes on that you?
Man, I just got some young guys. I ain't gonna mention no names, but we got some big stuff coming up. Some young guys on the horizon who will be world champions. You know, and man, I love the sport of boxing, bro. So everything I've touched in the sport of boxing have prospered. You know, you can look at my record. Everything has been champions. Last year I came up in 2024 with 2 world titles. But you know, you want to go on. We just want to go on Instagram and badmouth me. So I'm telling you, Reach, just keep my name out of your mouth, bro. Keep my name out of your mouth. You got 2 world championships out of me. You became a millionaire, and you took money from me. So that's the deal, bro. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Bill Haney, because if it wasn't for Bill Haney and Devin, my name would be buried in boxing. Bill Haney, Devin Haney, Marlon Johnson, who put me on the platform to represent this clown. He was the only clown. If you go back and watch the video of the press conference, at the end he called everybody a clown. The only clown that was up there that didn't know what was going on was him, because I knew what was going on. Bill Haney knew what was going on. Matthew knew what was going on. Everybody knew it was to sell the fight, but he didn't do it because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. So keep my name out of your mouth. Have some respect on my name, bro.
And I mean that is the truth. You know, if we go back and we omit everything you said, it would be a pretty boring press conference. You did certainly help build that fight.
And Ness, you push that shit too, because you even went on. I went and watched it today, and you were like, "Who is this strength guy? He helped sell the fight, bro." Ness, I'm telling you, for 15 years, nobody knew who I was. But if you look at his record, 24 knockouts, says we did it. I did a hell of a job. Now, was he a boxer? Ain't nobody gonna box that monster, Devin Haney. Why you trying to box Devin Haney? Ain't nobody been successful doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, and he finished the fight. So conditioning was on point.
Coach, well, you brought up Haney. It seems like Ryan and he have agreed to fight. Do you think that you can bring something to the table as a strength and conditioning coach for Haney, or does what Haney needs to work on has nothing to do with strength and conditioning and more about just keeping that hand up, not to get hit with the hook?
Well, I believe I can bring something to the table for every fighter. And what a fucking honor it would be to come in and help a monster like Devin Haney and that whole camp do something. Devin Haney has been successful. He has a good team. But if I can add on to that, you know I'm going to go 100%. And I believe I can add something on. But whatever, man. If Bill want me to come in, I'm in. And I'll add what I know to what they're already doing. And I believe, Haney will be successful over Ryan Garcia. Listen, we're in professional boxing. We had two of the young, most talented fighters in the game in the ring. And guess what? It didn't go Haney's way, but I believe Haney can come back and revenge himself and become that champion again.
For sure. Well, I know that you've been working with a lot of fighters out of DLX, but now that you're no longer in Vegas, is that just when they call you? How's that going to work out?
Man, listen. If they call me, I don't care if shout out to DLX. That's one of my listen. That lady True, she runs a great gym, and she welcomed me with open arms. So shout out to DLX. But any fighter from the United States to Europe, I'm available to train them. If I'm available during that time, I'll go and do it, because this is the sport that I love with the passion. I've given my life to this sport, man. And, all I want to do is win. And all I've done is win. God's placed me in a great position with great people. And, what a privilege, what an honor it was to get a shout out from one of the most controversial voices in boxing, which is Bill Haney. Come on, man, who does that? So I had a blessed year, and I believe and I know without a doubt that God's going to do some great things for me this 2025 season in boxing. So I'm looking upward, man. I'm not looking back at Regis Progress. He can go on and do his thing.
Now, I know you guys have your bad blood, so I'm not looking for you to only give negative answers, but do you feel it's time for Regis to hang him up after the two back-to-back losses to Devin and Catterall, or you feel like, with the right mindset and the right people, he can make another title shot run?
Well, I can't give that no energy at all, negative or positive, because it's my past. It was a great time that I had with Regis Prograis, some ups and downs, but guess what? I can honestly I can sit here in front of this camera and say that I trained a two-time world champion. So whatever he has coming forward, his team needs to decide that.
Mm. All right. I mean, you've shared the ring on the opposite side of Devin. We're talking the rematch. It seems like Ryan Garcia uh, is reportedly willing to do Vada. Do you think we get
Mhm.
a fight with Ryan and Devin? And how do you see it playing out?
Man, I think the fight should happen. I think it will happen, and I know the Devin Haney will show up to that fight, locked and loaded. I believe he knocks Ryan out in his next fight. You know, when you get a fighter like that who's been fighting all this time, and you put his back against the wall, and he has to come out fighting. He's proven that, and we said that he wouldn't beat Regis Prograis. He went in there and he embarrassed Regis Prograis. And I was there to see it. So I don't doubt the kid, and I don't dick ride Regis Prograis. I just talk the facts and I speak the truth. The truth is that Devin Haney is a great boxer. Not many people beat him, and I believe he'll come back and he'll be successful over Ryan Garcia with or without Evans Tobler in their training camp.
Mm. All right. Well, Evan, man, what could you tell us about Michaela? And when could we expect to see her back?
Man, Michaela told me we're gonna be doing something real soon. And I don't really, like I said, I don't have no business, but I know one thing. She gonna be in great shape, and we can fight for 66 minutes. Not 36 minutes, not 30 minutes. She'll be in the best condition of her life, no matter who she fights. And I'm excited about Michaela. I'm excited about Jenny. I'm excited about the young up and coming monsters that I have that's in the wing that's coming up. And I'm excited about 2025, man, because I paid my dues, Ness. I paid my dues in the sport. And just keep my I'm gonna say it again. Evans Tobler, Fitness by Tobler, fired Regis Prograis from being undisciplined, unloyal, and not paying what he said. That's what happened, and that's what I'm standing on. And if you got something to say about it, you know where to find me. I'm right here in Houston Galleria.
Well, Coach, man, I want to thank you for coming on and clearing the air. If you could give out your social media so those that aren't following you can do so and know how to stay updated on everything that is Coach Evans Tobler and your next move.
I'm a Fitness by Tobler on Instagram and Eat Tobler on X, what they call Twitter now. And any of you young fighters is coming up, any of those teams want a positive and hardworking man, loyal. I'm here for you, and I love the game of boxing, and you will get 150% from me. Now I want to shout out to, like again, Bill Haney and the Haney family for doing it, and the Boxing Voice for always speaking the fucking truth. Big ups to you guys, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Coach. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Evans Tobler live on the show. We thank you for coming on, and we are taking phone calls for anybody that wants to call in and voice their opinion. Real quick, we just want to go ahead and screen share one of Bill's tweets here, as people seem to have forgotten. We as a community try to defend Ryan so hard that we criminalize Vada, forgetting that Ryan also failed the New York State Commission's drug test. So while Two Tone likes to say, oh, Victor Bonti and Vada and yada, yada, yada. The truth of the case is, he's also tested positive with the New York State Athletic Commission. That has nothing to do with Victor Conti or anyone that has any sort of allegations, past, or corruption. El Tanque, what up? Tank, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Stop being greedy. X Spaces, go ahead and give us a repost. The more reposts, more potential new callers we will get. Discord is available, and that link is pinned on the live chat for anybody that wants to call in. We got Mad Bet 100, Daily Dose of Tanquil, Devin, Ryan, Biggest money bag emoji, fight, Tankful. We got Free Smoke, $5. Ness, you need to hit up Bill, because I just heard him say them rumors are cap. He hinted at Devin versus Tio, though. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Bop Wick, $2. Ness, can you update Patreon? In what way, champ? In what way? Today's episodes will be up later this evening. Other than that, it should be updated via every episode available. Discord is available to call in, and X Space is also available to call in. We got a fat $10 super chat. Shout out to RRT Boxing with Mr. A, $10. He says, okay, sprinkling Little on a knockdown versus Oscar Duarte with this info. Hashtag Hardin. 3 faces in Hardin smoke. Once again, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Discord available and X Spaces available to call in. No callers, no show. We'll be back tomorrow. So now is the time to call in if you want to call in. We got Pistol Parkway Mozzie with the $5. Daily Dose of Tanquil. Ain't got nothing to say about Tank. Yeah, I mean, Tank's not really fighting nobody right now that we are interested in. So not even the biggest Tank fans can come up with something cool to say, man. We got Nike Hendricks. What up?
Yo, you got me?
Yes, sir.
All right, shouts out to the boxing voice, man. Shouts out to man in the squad. Who told ain't there today? Nah.
Nah, not now.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm pretty sure he'll join up later on or here tomorrow. But Two Tone, your boy back at it, man. Your boy back at it, man. Come on, man. We getting this rematch, my favorite fighter. I told folks he was gonna get his shit back, man. Everybody was, oh, get it back in blood, get it back in blood. He been trying to get it back in blood. Ryan been the one ducking. Like you said, Ness, he fell with the New York State Athletic Commission. They got nothing to do with Vada. So you fell with them and Vada. So now you talking about, oh, I want to use USADA. So what's the difference of you failing with Vada if you use USADA? I don't understand it. Like, what's the difference between Vada and USADA, Ness?
One testing agency tests more thoroughly and for more substances.
Okay, so Vada the one that tests for more substance
Mm-hmm.
than USADA would test for. Even though they
Correct.
all test for the substance, but Vada's trying to actually make sure you clean, basically.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, so it shouldn't be no problem with Vada. And my favorite fighter, that's Haney. Everybody know that. Whoever didn't listen to the show over the years, or whatever. But I gotta give my boy some advice because I know he listen and watch the show. Him and Bill. Shouts out to the Haney. You know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But it he just gotta stay away from the left hand. He keep he keep up his right hand and keep it close enough to his chin and up more to where he can catch that shot. Cause he was getting hit clean with the left hook. And that's one of Ryan's attributes, a good ass left hook. I mean, even though he said it to the build up to the fight, all you guys is left hook. I mean, that is all he. I wouldn't say all he had that fight because he kind of mixed it up. He threw a couple jabs in there, a couple straight right hands, you know. So, but majority left hooks though. So you just gotta neutralize that. Like the way he neutralized Regis and Loma, if he do that against Ryan the second fight, it's his to take. And I see him winning because of the history. You know, like they both got history together. Ryan beat Haney 3 times. Haney beat him 3 times. But you know, you can't count the last fight Ryan won because of the doping. That's on Ryan fuck up. So now that lets you know that Ryan obviously had some doubt, and he was in his mind like, damn, I done fought this guy before. I don't know if like it's gonna go my way or if it's not. Cause I watched one of the amateur fights. Ryan thought he won and held his hand up, but they called Devin Haney and he put his head down like, damn, I didn't do enough to win. So yeah, he had that doubt in his mind to cheat. So I don't want to hear about that shit about he didn't cheat, this, that, and the third. Now, if we beat him in the second fight and he's clean, like throughout the whole fight, clean, nothing come up, then hey, Haney take that loss. But if he lose, I don't want to hear nothing else about, oh, Haney ain't this, Haney ain't that. He was a fluke, undisputed. He had the weakest undisputed path. Blase, blase, da da da. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. But yeah, Ness, man, keep doing your thing, man. Y'all folks, hey, any other time though, Ness, motherfuckers wanted to call in when Haney was the topic. Now niggas ain't budging. Cause what's up?
They wanted him to get it back in blood, man. I guess they was expecting him not to go for the fight, man. They had all the excuses in the world. They thought it would be the lawsuit to hinder it. You know, young Devin Haney continues to prove that he is about legacy. You know, they said, oh, he shouldn't be suing. He dropped the lawsuit as long as Ryan agrees. It is what it is, man. The man wants all the smoke. Big Gucci.
Yo, how the audio sound, gang?
Straight.
Man, shout out TBV, everybody smash that like, hit that subscribe, man. Yo, I'm so happy the Boxing Voice is breaking this news, man. This is huge right here. The rematch, yo, we gotta thank Turkey Allen Street, man. He's making 2025 off to a crazy start, man. You gotta imagine these dudes sat down individually, and Turkey probably paid off the lawsuit. He's like, "Yo, Devin, how much you really trying to sue old boy for? I'm gonna just give you that bag, drop that lawsuit, and let's get this fight going, man. Because you don't want it to go stale." So, look, do you think that source is pretty accurate? Who's saying this fight is done? Because you're saying it's agreed upon, right?
Yeah, man. I believe Cynthia Conte was told what she believes she was told, man. She's been working for the ring for a while before Alice Sheik bought it. Um, you know, she's been doing her thing for a while. So if she's at the event and this is what she's being told, why wouldn't I believe it?
Yeah, man, and look, and everyone at the Ring Magazine event gathered together, and everyone individually had spoke to Turkey, man. So only good things could come after this, man. We still got that Bivol Better Be a Fight 2 coming up. So it was yo, shout out to Inevitable. I usually don't give him credit, but real quick, it was pretty sad. Not a single representative from PBC was there, man. sad, man. I hate that my favorite fighter over there, to be honest with you. I don't like the PBC, man. I'm not one of these gangbangers. These dudes be gangbanging to no avail, man. At the end of the day, my favorite fighter over there. And I think it's a terrible move on him, man. He could be getting that back from Turkey. I see him, throwing that out there. Yo, Turkey, give me 150 mil. Well, yo, show up to Saudi, man. They in his ear, like, yo, you ain't going over there. You better focus on this fight, da da da. He with us, not them. You gotta imagine someone's in his ear. Like, Turkey should have flew him out, man. But yeah, that's what I got, man. Appreciate that Eastern show game.
Again, man, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm a former, rehabilitated person myself. But we have to stop capping for Tank. Turkey couldn't have flew anybody out. Tank is on social media saying he can't travel. The judge don't want to let him go nowhere. He needs to get permission to go out the country. Y'all keep forgetting this. I'm not saying she couldn't have approved it. I'm just saying Turkey needing to fly a person out that doesn't know that he could get flown out is wild work. You feel me? Like he's got to get a request from the judge, get that okay, then Turkey could fly him out. If that were the case, we got to stop saying, "Oh, fly him out, fly him out." He wanted to be out there. He don't even know if he could be out there. Like we all know that. Fredo94, welcome to prospect level. Mad Bent, $102. Daily dose of Tank Will. When Tank step in the ring, the globe emoji watching. So obviously the world is watching. Right back at us with another five. Mad Bent 100 says Tank make nobody's somebody. Everybody in the UK was asked about Tank, the face of boxing. Tank goodness. Rider of the Storm, $2. Ryan Garcia should hire Memo. Laugh out loud. That's who David Benavidez is using, Memo Heredia, right? I like Memo. I don't criminalize these guys for they pass. They pass as they pass. I think guys like Memo and Conti have to walk on eggshells because they're always going to be looked at under that microscope. But I also am on record saying that David needed to get back with Memo. His body looked horrible for the Vazdeck fight and amazing for the Andrade fight. Mr. Perfect, what up?
Yo,
What up?
man. I guess this the fight. This the fight that y'all wanted. Shit, I ain't want this shit, but Devin see that money. It's an easy ass fight like it was the first time.
Biggest fight in boxing.
Yeah, but he had to cheat and shit. We wouldn't had the situations of Ryan ain't do what he did, but and just took his ass beating like a man. But yeah, and niggas need to stop saying the first fight. That fight was never. The fight never happened, bro. Like niggas need to stop saying Ryan won the first fight,
Well,
Devin
it,
lost the
it
first fight.
happened. It happened is just a no
No, it did. Is
contest.
it in the books? Is it in the books?
It is in the books as a no contest.
No, it's not. Dude, Ryan got to win.
No, that's why it's in the books
Okay,
as
it
a
did never
no
happen. It
contest.
never happened, bro.
No.
So
If it
niggas
never
need to
happened,
stop
it wouldn't
saying
be on the
that fight.
resume.
No,
It's on the
it
resume
never
because it
happened,
happened.
bro.
No, you mean the result isn't a win.
If the re- if the results ain't come out or win loss, that fight never happened, bro.
You sound
That's just to me.
crazy.
So not so niggas need to stop saying that the first fight second like stop that shit, bro.
My dude,
What's up,
this
man? You
is
gonna
the
go or
second
what, bro?
fight.
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I don't know why it's the second fight. The first fight ain't
Because
never happened.
no,
Fuck
but
that
it
fight.
did
Throw that fight in the
happen.
garbage.
It did happen
Oh my
though.
goodness.
It just was controversial. and it had a reversed outcome.
But if y'all want to say it happened, bro. I don't believe that shit happened. Ain't nobody receive a loss. Ain't nobody receive a win.
And
And niggas need
and
to.
that's cool, but those rounds got boxed is my point. For you to ignore it and live in denial that it didn't happen when we all know Devin went through them rounds. You trying to say it didn't happen. Like, we seen it happen. It just ain't official. But those rounds got boxed, those punches land, and we need to do things differently the second time because it did happen.
True. Whatever you want to say, man. Just know Ryan ain't win that fight. So all that shit, Ryan know he not gonna win this fight.
I'm with you.
Bro,
He
what the
didn't
fuck?
win. He didn't win. I'm with
No,
you there.
bro. What the fuck? I'm about to smack the shit. Whoever this is in front of me, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't become unhinged
Dumbass nigga.
like Gerald Butler.
Yeah, my fault. Nah, man. Niggas this bitch driving crazy and it's already snowing, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, niggas need to stop speaking on my nigga Tank too, bro. Like, he do what he wanted to. Of course, he not allowed. He got to ask permission to go out the country. Everybody know that. So what y'all mean? Why he wasn't there? It's a lot of people that weren't there. What I don't what? Oh yeah. Big
That's
time
the
boxing
belt.
Detroit. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I mean, again, I only said that to give people the facts. It's not like he could have just sent a ticket. He had to get him cleared. Is all I'm saying. I mean, he had to get cleared. Uh, Tom A, Florida, what up? It's free to hit that thumbs up, ladies and
Yo, what
gentlemen.
up?
What up,
Got me
Tommy?
next?
I got you.
Yeah, shout out to DD. Uh, I kind of missed this show. I see what y'all talking about, but I'm gonna try to run off this morning show too. Uh, yeah, it was kind of damn. What's the dude name? What's the PBC fanboy? The one that won the fight, the one that won the WC belt at your last event.
Tip Bellis.
Yeah, Beta. Did he call in this morning talking shit about the Rank magazine, all that turkey out of shit? Did he call in?
No, he
Probably
hasn't
not.
called in
I
for
don't
this
remember.
episode, but he called in for the last one.
Yeah, this morning, right? But he, I was trying to hold on and see what his phone call gonna be this morning. But say all that to say, it was just a little fucked up. Ain't nobody from PBC show up to that thing. It was a good look. Somebody, I would at least hope Caleb Plant went or something because people fuck with Caleb Plant. I would at least wish he went. Say some PBC people, and like this morning, everybody was yes, everybody, including me, wants to see Tank fight. I guess those other big names. I mean, the only one that's still at 35 is Shakur, but whatever. I watch him in Kid Austin. I'm gonna watch him in Lamont Roach and stuff. But with all that to say, everybody was talking down on the man. Everybody who calls into this show, if they had a choice, they would be Tank right now. I'm not saying you would make the same moves as Tank doing right now, but if you was Tank, like if you had the choice to be any one of those fighters, you would be Tank. You would be one of the faces of boxing. You'll be one of the cash cows. Everybody waiting gonna watch you fight when you fight. You feel me? So people call in on that hater shit. This shit be like, I get you mad that he don't fight who you want him to fight, but y'all gotta you feel me? Stop acting like you ain't gonna watch the man fight when he do fight. Well, hold on. So, and I mean, with this Ryan shit, yeah, if they fight again, I was excited for the first fight. I guess they're quote unquote one, the two of the four kings. So what they do a rematch, no matter how you think of the first fight went. So yeah, man. But I wish some PVC shit was at that little thing, that little event, man. It was a good little show. All the people showed out. You feel me? All the fighters was face to face. It was cool. I don't know why Kid Austin didn't go, but I ain't see no pictures of him being there. But I wish he would have went too, man. But we got a lot of good fighting coming up, so that's all I want to call in, put in my little seek my peace with that. But shout out TVV, man.
Oscar Oscar is a crazy dude, man. Cause with first he was on the outside looking in, right? And he's like, "Oh, we're not gonna let Turkey Al Sheikh take over boxing." Then he's like, "Oh, it's fake news that Turkey Al Sheikh is trying to buy everybody out because I ain't get a phone call." Then he gets that call from Al Sheikh and he's singing the Al Sheikh praise. But here he is going against the Al Sheikh grain, and I don't know that that's safe for his business. Uh, he's calling this fake news. He says, no, it's not fake news. Why would you go against Al Sheikh? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with Oscar? He knows this is what Al Sheikh wants. He knows that Al Sheikh put an offer to both Devin and Ryan. What's really good with Oscar De La Hoya out here trying to sabotage the big fight, man? This is crazy. We watching you, Oscar. We watching you, man. Enlighten, what up? Enlighten, going once. Two times.
Yo,
Yo,
yo, what's good, my guy?
what up?
Yo, I've been listening to the show ever since that De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson fight. That's when I started listening to the show. I'm probably one of the youngest listeners, to be honest. I'm only 22.
Okay, that's what's up. You
Yeah.
sound Dominican.
Nah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah. What's good though? Yeah, man. I'm looking into this fight. I see they talking Devin and Ryan again, man. This man Devin Haney is savage for real. But
No
I feel
fear.
like he's making a big mistake, going into this fight like this without no tune-ups. I feel like Ryan is going to get the best out of him again, and it's going to be downhill from there. But yeah, man, we listening to the show as well. They got what else they want to do? Terrence Crawford, Canelo. I don't know. This man Turkey Alice, he got bread for all these people. Hopefully, he make it happen though.
Word, man. He's certainly giving us the good fights.
Sir. Well,
But
shoot,
this
I
will
ain't really got much to say, man. I was just, tuning into the show like usual. People be coming by. I work at a shop, and people be coming by and be like, "Hey, what you listening to, man?" I just be like, "Man, I'm just listening to boxing talk." You know, so I
nice.
be tuned in. Yes, sir, man. So yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say, man. I'll be listening.
Appreciate it, man. Tell them to subscribe next time they ask, man. It's the boxing voice. Joe Pilot.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. Yeah, this is great. You know, Ryan versus Haney. This is great. This is great. My boy Tank, he's a little salty, man. He's over there in his penthouse in Baltimore, a little salty. He was looking from outside the club, looking inside, seeing everybody suited up, taking pictures, and Tank was outside the club. He couldn't get in. You feel me? Not because he hasn't earned it in the ring. I just he chose a side. He got across the street. It looked like gonna have to bow down to Almighty Turk. But Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, that's a great scrap right there. That's A1 showdown, A1 press conferences with Ryan, with Bill. It's gonna be a circus, and that's what most boxing fans want. The other day you had a hardcore topic and pulling straws, no one called in. If this show was in the morning, you would have probably had like 1,200 viewers right now, and 475 counter punches back to back and king counters. But it's the afternoon, and people gonna call in talking about they don't want to see the fight. Devin, don't do it. They're gonna be like, Devin, don't do it. But now we need this. We need this fight. Devin needs this fight. And Ryan needs this fight. This is a big fight for everybody. Cause if Ryan needs to beat Devin legitimately, clean, for that notch under his belt. And Devin needs to beat Ryan after what happened April 20th. And Ryan was basically Devin's first young fighter, first young guy he fought, because he made his name off of older guys, Gamboa, and blown up 126 pounders and Jojo Diaz and Linares and stuff. So he needs Brian under get that notch under his belt too. And it's a big fight, and it's a fight that too Turkey. He got to make this fight in America, bro. This isn't a Saudi fight. This is an American fight, bro. That he has to put it in Las Vegas. He has to put it somewhere in the West Coast because this is the type of fight that the crowds are really gonna get into. The blacks versus the Mexicans versus the hybrid fans Ryan got because he got a little bit of fans from everywhere. We get Sean Garcia throwing up in the corner, out of shape. We get all the antics, We get Ryan's pops with black oil grease on his head, looking like he dipped it in some mobile oil. It's great, This is what boxing needs: great fighters, young fighters trying to get it back in the ring. Drop the lawsuit, Devin. Drop that lawsuit. And but who knows? This might be the flim flam. I know Bill, and Bill knows what the flim flam is. If you're listening, 3-card Bill. He's gonna maybe mention this Ryan fight, and it might be a Blair to Flair Cobbs or something like that. It might not be who we think it is, or
I
something,
mean,
because
if
that's
it
what the Haney's do. They,
if it ain't Ryan, it's because he didn't accept the fight. What the fuck you mean?
who Ryan in it? Come on, man. Nah, if this, bro, I don't fall
My
for it.
bro.
Bill's
The
a genius, but my time is up.
stories are that they both been on for the fight. There's only one dude that hasn't publicly accepted. Yeah, this is what I'm
Publicly,
saying,
what about behind the scenes though?
bro. Like, didn't the man show you he don't lie on Turkey Al Sheik? Y'all thought he was lying about the T.O. shit. Why
Nah, I
T.O.?
didn't. I didn't say he was lying.
Come on, man. Come on, man. The
I didn't
world
say
thought he
lying,
was
but it's just
capping,
that
man.
the Haney's do this, bro. How can you
The
keep
Haney's do
falling
it.
for the
The
flim flam?
Haney's keep it
They do
real
the
with
flim flam.
receipts, and y'all still hate on him.
No, they call out fighters. They always have these mystical matchmaking fights right before they have another fight that's about to be announced. That's what they do. They
Bill
always
came
done
on
that.
the show and said Al Sheik offered the Ryan fight. They accepted. That's the
All
end of the
right, bro.
story,
All
man.
right, but maybe all the terms is on Haney's side. Let's see the terms.
Only one dude ain't have nothing to say at the Ring magazine, and that was Ryan. But look, Tanque, what up?
Yo, what up, bro? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yay. Hey, man, I'm probably one of the few that's against this. I don't think we need this or we need that. The last thing I want to see is if Devin go back immediately to fight Ryan and see if he fixed the issue with the same dude he had the issue with. That's not smart, in my opinion. There's other fighters I want to see on fight, bro. Like, fuck Ryan. Let the cheater fucking struggle, bro. Get back to it, motherfucker. Do something. You want to cheat? Shit. Don't fight him, bro. I say don't fight him. I'd rather see Devin Haney stop Arnold Barboza. Look good on a comeback, bro. Shit. I don't mind him fucking fighting Lindolfo either. Or Hiroka. Or even a Brian Flores, which is all them guys you can stun on, bro. You gotta look good on a comeback. I gotta see you not eat so many left hands. I want to see you do that against a dude that did that to you the last fight. It's crazy talk, bro. Like, fuck. I mean, I respect it, right? If he does do it, I don't think the kid is a duck or anything like that. He's been fighting all the dudes he said he was gonna fight. Am I wrong, Ness? The dude's fighting him, bro. Like, shit. I didn't want to fight Ryan, and he fought him. A lot of you motherfuckers said he wasn't gonna fight him, and he did it. The dude goes 12 rounds. Y'all still clowning the dude, even though he got up every time he went down, and the fight was still close, bro. Show me you fix the issues. Give me 2 fights, 3 fights, then run it back. Beat the fuck out of him. Do it right, bro. I don't want to see this come back immediately. It's crazy, dude. He don't even have to do it. He's undefeated. Like that one caller said. It says 0 on the L column, bro. You don't gotta do it. I said, don't do it. You know,
But
let
that
me
but
see. Let me
that's
see if you
why
fix the issue.
but that's why we're supposed to support him more because instead of running away, taking the O and fighting other people, he's going back to the guy that people thought beat him or people think can beat him.
Yeah,
This is
but
competitive nature at its truest, man. This is I don't know how you want him to do anything else. You know, it's crazy because immediately after the fight, it was get it back in blood, and now he is,
man, I
and
was
y'all
not
want
one of
tune
them, bro.
ups.
I was not one of them. I just thought that shit was crazy. You know, it was just the left hook. Because other than that, you did stun Ryan in one of them rounds, bro.
But that's more reason not to have a bunch of tune ups. You was
But
winning.
but these guys aren't tune-ups, though. Barboza, Hiroka, like, they're not tune-ups,
All
dog.
right, even
That's
worse, even worse. More reason not to go into other tough fights when you need to be getting it back in blood.
shit. I guess, man. I fucking guess. I say don't do it. You know, get your belt back. Shit, do that. Get that belt
That
back,
belt's
bro.
busy. That belt's busy, and at this point, he's big names only. Listen, that was the bell. Sadiq, what up? Yo, you just muted yourself.
Yo, I'm on.
You on?
Hey, yo, I'm happy about the fight, but I hope Devin gets a fight in between this shit. And just to see, you know what I'm saying? Just to get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? Let us see how you look before you get in there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, bros, I think Devin will whoop him. You know, I don't know how that damage. I don't know how that damage did him. I really don't. Uh, to the guy who called in saying that we would trade places of tank. Fuck no, bro. I'm a boxing nostalgist. Like, bro, I love this shit, bro. I'm one of the guys who want that motherfucker to retire in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of Tank. I don't buy his fights. And I'm gonna tell everybody here, if you don't want a product, don't buy the shit. Stop buying his fights. Steal them motherfuckers like what I do. I bought everybody fight except him and Canelo's last year. You know what I'm saying? I bought Bud. I bought Devin. I bought fuck, bro. I bought everybody shit except his. Don't buy his fucking fights, and I ain't bought his fights for the last 2 years. If somebody don't want to give you what you want, fuck them, and I'm done.
All right, champ. Shout out Sadiq. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what it is. Free. Yes, sir. It's free to hit that thumbs up and to subscribe. H-Town.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, Sean, baby. Hey, y'all called me crazy. You know, when right after the fight, I said, hey, Devin needs to rematch, be the biggest fight in boxing when it happens. And it's going to be the biggest fight if they promote it correctly. You know, everybody's already talking about this. This is the only fight my nephews want to see, and they're the youth. Nobody's talking about Canelo and Bud, only the hardcores. You know, that ain't no big deal. Ryan versus Devin will be the biggest fight of 2025 when it happens, and it should happen. And this is the only road for Devin to get his money back, for him to be Dev Dollars again, for him to get the clout, for him to get that stank off him. This is the only way he could do it, man. Love it or hate it. I know you wanted a different road, and a lot of people wanted a different road. You hear what Tanki just had. You said the Tanki's voice. That's fear. That's fear that the goddamn Instagram model might knock Devin out, uh, and it's gonna be over. That's all it is. Because nobody wants the Instagram model to win the C class fighter, but the kids who see him on YouTube.
So hey man, this is it, man. This is perfect, man. What more can Devin want? Big payday. He gets his get back. He gets to shut everybody up if he whoops Ryan. It's gonna be awesome, man. It's a movie. It's Rocky's comeback. He's coming back. He got whooped. He's coming back. He's gonna prove the world wrong. You know, what more do you want, Ness? You got to be excited about this, man. I don't know how you can't be. You know, unless you like Treese and Tanki, then they know that Devin's risk of getting knocked out is high in this fight. You know what I mean? It's a high risk, high reward. You know, fight for him. But this is it, man. And now we just know what card is he gonna be on. When is it gonna happen? I'll be hoping like in July. Would be nice. But who knows, then? I'm out.
All right, champ. Saab, what up?
That's how I sound.
Straight.
Oh, I'm about to talk out of pure emotion. Let's fucking go. This is what I've been waiting on. This what I've been fucking waiting on. I remember when this shit first happened. Never been to a boxing fight in my life. Spent $500 on a ticket. Flew out there, Airbnb, all to watch my favorite fighter get put on his ass. I didn't eat for a week, nigga. A week. I didn't pick up the phone from my family. Shit was heartbreaking. I thought this shit was over with, cuz. But now it is here. Let's fucking get it. All right. I don't know, bro. I don't. I'm happy as fuck because it is now time to shut these niggas up. And all them niggas talk about you gotta fight somebody in between. We don't want to. Fuck that. All right. This nigga embarrassed you, gang. Embarrassed you, bro. Niggas don't even take you serious no more. You and Drake, the top two niggas we don't take serious no more in 2025. But you have an opportunity to get this shit back. Straight up. And I'm going to be there. I'm gonna be there. And I'm putting a $200 down for you to knock this nigga out, gang. All right. Yes, I'm emotional when it comes to Devin Haney. Pause. This guy has gotten me. He made me a fan of this sport. I ain't know nothing about no fucking boxing till I found out about this nigga. Been a fan ever since. So now it's time, bro. It is fucking time. I'm sorry for all the cut. I'm turned, bro. Like I was cool. You come back, get you a tune up. I'm still gonna support because you're my favorite fighter. But I don't want to see that shit. It's not enough. This is what we need. Salute to Ryan. I didn't think Ryan was gonna do it, bro. Because we all know Devin wanted it back. But Ryan, I felt like he was content. You feel me? Because you already embarrassed him. You know what I'm saying? You proved, besides the whole drug shit, but niggas don't even care about that shit. That's just shown that niggas ain't give a fuck about no Austrian. So that's not even a conversation. But for whatever Ryan found it in his heart that he need to do this shit again, bless him. Thank God. Because now you about to get your ass knocked out. I got $200 on Devin Haney and fuck Tank Davis off 2025.
All right. Saab, appreciate you. We got Givonsky.
Yes, sir. I was starting to think like, what the hell, man? Seemed like you skipped me a few times. But hey, look, shout out to the people who don't fucking pay attention to shit, man. And everybody forgets everything so damn fast, man. And they get the facts all wrong. Talking about fucking Ryan tested dirty all kinds of times. They do know it was one sample, right? Like it might have gone to different organizations, different agencies, whatever the fuck, but it was one sample. Like I don't know. I don't understand this. Some of these dudes are just really stupid. You know what I mean? Really fucking stupid. You got dudes like Big Gucci Nick talking about, oh well, Turkey got the money, so you know what he did? He paid out the lawsuit, and then he's also gonna give him more money for the Ryan fight. Devin ain't worth that much. You get what I'm saying? Devin needs Ryan at this point. Everybody fucking knows that. People can try to spin it however the fuck they want, but people forget that Devin was the one talking about that he didn't want a rematch. Talking about I've never been outclassed like that before. You get what I'm saying? Dude looking shook, looking like a whole victim on ESPN. You get what I'm saying? People really think that like dude is worth that I'm gonna pay you out what you wanted for your lawsuit and still give you millions more for a fucking rematch with Devin Haney. Dudes need to fucking wake the fuck up, man. And then you got the mother dudes calling in. I think it was Mr. Perfect. I forget who. Man, these dudes talking about, oh well, it was no contest, so the fight didn't fucking happen. The fight happened. The fuck? That's like if your bitch cheats on you, but she didn't get pregnant. So you gonna tell me she didn't cheat because she didn't get pregnant? It didn't count. She didn't get pregnant. Nah, you still got fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Your bitch still got fucked. It counts. You get what I'm saying? Like these dudes is out of their fucking mind, and then talking about, well, he's gonna do them like he did Loma and Regis, and manipulate them how he wants to, and control the fight. Regis, Loma, they're tiny, small dudes. Like people didn't fucking pay attention when I called him with my breakdown, talking about how Ryan's gonna be the first guy his size, his age, that has his abilities that to fucking fight Devin. And what happened? Devin got fucked up. Devin's used to fighting all these small guys. You get what I'm saying? And he arguably lost to fucking Loma. A lot of people believe he lost to Loma, never gave Loma a fucking rematch. And Regis, like fucking he's way bigger than Regis, even though he moved up in weight. You know what I mean? Like fucking, of course he was gonna do what he did, and it's crazy because I say he was gonna knock out Regis, and everybody said I was crazy for thinking he could even hurt Regis. You get what I'm saying? Like people don't pay attention to boxing, they don't know shit, and they just be saying shit to fucking say it. Like it's really crazy and it's disgusting work. Really, I don't know what else to tell these people, man. Fucking you know what I mean? Ryan gonna fucking show him what time it is, and he's gonna fucking make it happen again. Hopefully this time he knocks Devin out cold. You know what I mean? To fucking teach Bill Haney a lesson. Dude's tripping. Like he needs to pick a side. Are you a street dude or you not a street dude? You say, oh well, this is a business, so we go in the lawsuit way because this is a business. But then you want to try to run down on somebody like if you ain't got a whole protective order against them. The fuck? That's that whole ass shit. You know what I mean? Fucking Bay Area already been disowned the Haneys. I don't know what the fuck these dudes talking about. You know what I mean? Devin Haney, like don't get me wrong, he's skilled, and I think he can still beat a lot of guys. But Ryan just got your number, and he knows that. Bill knows that. But it is what it is because they trying to cash out. You know what I mean? Like you were offered
That's the
fucking millions
bell,
for.
player.
Yeah, shout out.
Yo, Lamont Roach is terrible, man. You know, he's doubling down on the boxing voice is dick eating. So anybody that's picking Tank is dick eating now, you better get the win. Cause what the fuck you gonna say after March 1st? You understand? Like this shit don't make no sense. Why these dudes go on a whole limb and jump off the cliff? Like, yeah, we get it. You supposed to believe in yourself, but you ain't got to hate on everybody else that don't believe what you believe. Cause after March 1st, then what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna say March 2nd? You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go, blood. Like, I got my opinion that you're not gonna fucking win. Prove me wrong. You a fucking whole weirdo that you feel some type of way that you gotta bring up homophobic slurs. The boxing voice be dicky, and maybe you eating dicks out here. That's why you talking about him. But hopefully you ain't face down, ass up March 2nd. I'll tell you that. Hopefully. James, what up? Whole hater out here. Stop hating on me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Won't you praise the motherfuckers picking you so we could call them dick eaters?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
I hear you.
Yo, man, shout out to Lamont Roach, man. He a funny guy, man. I had to go back through some of my old tweets and shit like that, man. He actually acknowledged and said, this is another dumb boxing take for me and everything when I was talking about DC fighters, talking about Brian Norman a while ago. But that's neither here nor there. What Lamont gonna have to hang his hat on, bro? This is it. This is the highlight of his career. Because after he get his ass whooped, what he gonna be doing? I can't. I look before this. I ain't even haven't beaten Chris Colbert, so I already know what Tank gonna do to him. So it is what it is. But shout out to Lamont Roach, man. We're gonna keep talking about you. We're gonna make your name relevant for the next. How many days we got until that fight? What, about 50 days or some shit like that? About 50 plus. We're gonna keep talking about you in the streets though, man, until you get KO'd. And Tank already said he's gonna knock him out between 6 and 9. So I'm probably gonna throw $100 down on every one of those rounds. That's what I'm gonna do. And shout out to G-Von tonight. He was definitely cooking. It's hard to follow up that act, but Ness. I'm not really satisfied with this fight. I'm really not. I'm really not satisfied with this fight. I'd rather see Ryan Garcia fight Teofimo Lopez because this is another one of those fights. I already think I know what the outcome going to be, regardless how close that Devin Haney keeps his guard up to his face and everything to cover up that ear. That left hook going to still run straight through that shit and knock him down again. So anybody believes it's going to be a different outcome, I don't think y'all really know boxing that much, but that's just my personal opinion. Also, Ness, I do apologize. I thought you was talking about Regis when you was in that chat. So that's why I was just throwing out some random shit to ask Regis. So my bad about that. I ain't know who it was for. So I apologize. Um, Also, Ness, man, did you get a new opponent for Supermax and shit like that? Cause this motherfucker like making fights with
Nah,
niggas that's injured,
but Tip got somebody
niggas that's
for him. Tip got somebody
did
for him.
do we got the footage though? Do we got the footage yet? Cause
He's gonna provide.
oh, you think? I mean, bro, what I see Supermax doing, man, I don't think he gonna take no fights for anybody, bro. I think all he want to do is just hold his head up high, try to claim that he just
He
calling
want to
motherfuckers
fight
out.
you. He want to fight you.
I mean, bro, I wasn't gonna put my business out there, but shout out to Keem though, and I respect his opinion. I respect what Keem says, but I was gonna put my business out there saying that yeah, I am going through therapy right now. I was gonna put that shit out there, but
Therapy for
it is
what?
what it is. For my shoulder, dead ass. I've been
Oh, for
having
your
issues in my
shoulder.
shoulder for the past couple months. Yeah, I've been having issues in my shoulder for the past couple of months. But I'll say
Supermax
this
a
though.
bum. You don't need a shoulder to beat him.
But I gave him a weight clause, man. If Supermax can ever get under 220 pounds, I'll fight him because I'm on a weight loss
Nah,
journey.
he ain't fighting you.
So, but Ness, shouldn't that what we be pushing him for?
He ain't
Let's see if the
fighting you at
motherfucker
that
actually lose
weight.
some weight. Come
He
on, dog.
he ducking you at that weight, bro. You kidding me?
Oh,
220?
that's crazy. Bruh, you know how crazy it sounds with that ass right there? I think that's a fair ass.
I
To
mean,
get
I
in the
get
ring,
it. It is fair, but it's not realistic. He ain't getting the 220.
that's that's funny as shit, Ness, man. That means you don't believe in him. You don't believe that he gonna put down the bag of extra snacks. He probably got snacks
I
behind
don't
underneath
even
his
know
pillow
if
like
it's
Jason Rosario.
I don't even know if it's putting down a snack. I don't think he gonna do the workout to get the 220.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh,
Well, it is
that's a
what it
lot
is,
of
man.
weight loss.
That's me asking for something. You remember he was just lying about the scale last year. So
Mm.
let's see if he can actually show me right and actually make the weight and actually show me that he wants to do this. Because I'll be right in a couple of months and I'll be waiting for him if he's serious about it. But shout out to Supermax though. But Ness, I am disappointed that he actually played you to try to make a fight that he know really couldn't happen under USA boxing.
He ain't playing
That's fucked
me.
up.
He ain't playing me. He knew that fight couldn't happen. We all knew that he wasn't gonna be able to get Jerome in the ring, bro. We knew that shit. I've been telling
That,
him that
that
shit.
that was a waste of time though. That was a waste of time, man. But anyways, Ness, man, shout out to you. Shout out to the real competitors of this upcoming Border Wars because I don't think we're going to see Super Max. But if we do see me and Super Max, it's going to be under 220 pounds. Shout out to you and shout out to the community as always. I'll catch you later, Ness.
All right, Johnny from the hangout spot. What up?
What up, player? Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. How you doing?
I've been doing good, man. Missing the evening shows, man.
Yeah, we
I'm
back
glad,
at it, man.
baby. We back at it. But what is this, man? I log on and I'm hearing you going back and forth with Lamar Roach. What's that all about?
Bro, I don't know. So he was taking questions on his Instagram, and obviously somebody asked him to come on the show, and he talking about we dick eating over here. I don't know what I said to Lamont or about Lamont, and the only thing I could have said is that he gonna lose like everybody else saying. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy. You're gonna take a personal vendetta against people because they don't believe that you can beat Tank Davis. This ain't no regular fighter. It's Tank
mm,
fucking Davis. Like, come on, man. You gotta prove that. You gotta prove that you could do that, and you gotta take that the people picking against you and use it as fuel, not alienate and get mad, catch feelings, and be homophobic. Cause that's what that is. How the fuck the
Word.
first thing you think about is dicks? That's wild. You were supposed to be rich thinking about dicks. That shit is crazy wild to me, man. Like you dudes, man, I'm so happy I'm not in their age bracket. Like these dudes is weird. First thing come to mind is a dick. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, you talking about that pause shit?
No, I mean my man said we dick eating. Like, what the fuck? Like, so me picking Tank, me liking Tank, me being a fan of Tank, that automatically resorts to dick eating because he's homophobic. That's
Nah,
what that
man.
is. You homophobic, Lamont.
Yeah,
We get you.
for
You
sure.
don't want to come on because you know we gonna call you on that homophobic bullshit. That's why. Stop being homophobic in 2025, man.
We
Get
are
your
all
feelings in
entitled.
order, player. Cause
We're
you
all
gonna be
entitled.
ass up, face down. Then what? What's gonna happen then with your homophobic slurs when Tank put you face down, ass up like he do everybody?
Mm,
Cause you
mm.
mad at me for believing he gonna do what he do. You
Yeah,
know, you ain't never did that for me to be believing that. So it's like you mad I'm believing he gonna do what he's supposed to do. This shit crazy to me.
yeah, but you know these fighters are mad sensitive, man. I mean, we're all allowed to have our own opinion, and
But
personally,
evidently we not allowed.
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, these guys get caught up in their feelings, but at the end of the day, we're fans and we're allowed to pick a side. And I've made it clear, on prior shows, this is not a knock against Lamont Roach. I'm more critical because I think that Tank is much better than him. And I want to see Tank get challenged against better fighters in the division. And again, no knock to Roach. That's just my opinion. I think he's a great fighter at 130. He's a champion at 130, but he's moving up to fight arguably the best 135 pounder.
Definitely
So
the hardest hitting.
I mean, Tank hits like a welterweight. The
You
135,
know what I'm saying?
130
So
pounds hits like a welterweight,
I
and
don't know.
that's not us being opinionated.
And
That's what we've
no,
seen.
that's us going on facts. And then the
Right,
betting line. Then the betting line. You a plus. I mean, Tank's a minus 1,800. I don't even know what the fuck Lamont is.
right. I mean, we're going off what we've seen in the past, and what we've seen in the past is guys that move up in weight to fight Tank arguably get put to sleep. But prove us wrong. Like I said, I want to see a good fight. I wanna be pleasantly surprised. I honestly do, man. I
I,
intend
I
on being
just don't get why he couldn't say, man, the boxing boys don't know shit about boxing. I'm gonna prove it on March 1st. I gotta be a dick eater because I think Tank about to sleep you. And I never even said it disrespectful. Tank gonna get the knockout like he always get the knockout. That's what he do, knock people out.
Yeah, I've said it too. And I've been, like I said, I've been critical because I've said that I've seen this movie before, and I'm not interested in seeing it again. But again, if he comes out and beats Tank and proves all of us wrong, that's great too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is boxing,
But
but
but you see, that's the difference between Robert Garcia. That's why I'm so happy that he won Fighter of the Year because it's like I didn't believe Maidana was gonna beat Broner. And I
mhm.
told that to Robert. He didn't alienate me. He came back and said, see, motherfucker, I told you. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Why
That's
you
what it's
want
all.
to, block people and, oh, I'll never want to talk to him because he disrespected me by picking against me. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Like, these
we
dudes,
live in a
man.
day and age, and that's where the word hater is just thrown around way too often. I mean, we can just because we choose not to side with a fighter doesn't mean that we're hating on the other guy. I mean, this is our opinion and based on what we think is going to happen skill wise. But I mean, these fighters be getting caught up in their feelings, man.
No, and then they act like the fight is free. Like it's free. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like Tank about to fight you for free and I ain't got to pay $80, $90 for it. Come on,
yeah,
man. I got to cut this shit, bro.
absolutely, man. But yo, man, welcome back. It's good to have you back on the evening shows, especially, man. I've been waiting for you to get back. And what's the topic? Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney
Yeah,
are going to
yeah.
get rematch popping. Bro, I give Devin Haney a lot of props, man, for taking this rematch this soon. I expected at least one tune-up before he even entertained fighting Ryan again. But much props to for Dev. You know the deal, man. I've been wanting to see this rematch ever since the first one ended. And but I'm shocked. Didn't Ryan say a couple of days ago he didn't want to do Vada testing because of this whole Victor Conte stuff, and now all of a sudden he's agreed to the testing?
FYI, Lamont Roach is a plus 960. Tank opened up at a minus 1600. He's a minus 1400 right now.
So I'm not a big betting guy. So that tells me that Tank is obviously a huge favorite.
Dude, you got to bet $1,600 on Tank to win $100. Meanwhile, if Lamont gets the upset, $100 wins you $960 plus your 100 back.
I got it. I got it. I was a football bettor. So, I used to bet against the spread and points. I never really been a boxing bettor. I'll bet win or lose. I used to do DraftKings when I was living in Pennsylvania, but you can't do that shit out here in Florida, man. I think you use something else though, right? You use my bookie or something?
I use my bookie, but you can use Hard Rock in Florida now.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Okay.
got that casino. They linked up with the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, and they got an app. They offer sports betting. Keem uses that app too out here in Florida. I'm not sure if Alex Vagey does, but yeah, man, they got it. It's here now. C Dub.
C Dub.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Straight, this what's up, man. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. Next, the Breakfast Club of Boxing. And what's your name again, my guy?
Johnny from the Hangout Spot.
Johnny from the Hangout Spot. That's Andrade, ain't it? Andrade twin.
Oh no, that's
Good shit,
Ryan.
man.
Ryan from Canada's Andrade twin.
Okay. What's good? What's good, man? Shout out to the community. We here. Shit, if it's true, if the rumor mill is true that Devin and Ryan is happening, then so we gotta believe the rumor that Devin has dropped the lawsuit as well. And this is another form of get down and lay down. I don't know if people understand it, but the Sheik was like, and Ryan was like, man, in order for that fight to happen, you gotta drop that lawsuit. What happened to principles? It's principalities to this shit. The principle of litigations. Because someone cheated. That's why we went to court. Because the principle of cheating and it being wrong, and we need to clean up the sport. Now we going and taking 2 steps forward, but 3 steps backwards. Shit crazy out here, man. Money is all about the money. All money not good money though. That's what Treese was trying to tell him. Shout out to Lito and all the Ohio fighters, man. You know what I'm saying? Build this fighter. He trying to tell them how to build the fighter. And they ain't learned from their mistakes, Treese. All money not good money. Alhamdulillah. Devin be having coming to Jesus moments, man. This is what I was saying the whole time on the show. When Ness and Danny tried to make the bet about Loma not winning 2 rounds, you know, trying to give me some money, but now they try to keep me out the back call, you know what I'm saying? Devin be having come into Jesus moments when he get hit. So Ryan is all wrong for Devin. He just all wrong. The jab, that left is coming. The left will come and when he get hit with it, the same Johnny from the Hangout Spot, you were saying you thought that he wasn't going to take the fight so soon because you thought he needed more time to break that bad habit. To break that bad habit of him not keeping that left on the phone. And then Ryan could shorten it up because you remember Jamal Charlo got a knockout with the hook, and the dude had his hand there in great position. But then you shorten it up a little bit. That's hardcore shit, man. Some people may not know nothing about that. But then so when you thought he wasn't gonna take it this soon, you gotta ask him, was the left that fast? You gotta ask him the same thing Andre Ward said. Was the left that fast? Did the Pez make the hook catch you in 50 seconds within the fight? You gotta ask yourself that, man. Shout out to them for taking.
Hell yeah, man. Pez made him faster, man. Like, did you never look up what Austrian do? Jersey Bob.
How's it going tonight?
All good.
How are people excited about the fight? But how do we know one, Ryan Garcia is going to train? Two, he gonna pass the drug test. Or anything, man. I can't get excited for a fight when one of the dudes is that flaky and you don't even know if he gonna show up. He barely. He seemed like he ain't trained for the first fight. What makes us think he gonna train for the second one?
I mean,
I mean,
if
you
we
got.
going off your logic and we think he ain't trained for the first one, well, I would assume, based off the results of this fight, would be motivated to train.
He crashed out
I
the
don't
first time,
know.
bro.
I mean, I don't think he. I don't respect Brian Garcia. I don't think he's a great fighter. I don't think he's in for fighting. So he about to get his big paycheck. Turgowski gonna hook him all his money. Win or lose, he getting paid. Does he really want to win? I don't know that he really wants to win. I don't know that he's really a fighter. I don't think he's just gonna try to get paid. But I could be wrong. But just judging off the first fight, I know he knocked Dev down. He didn't look good in that fight. He was out of shape. You could see it. So I mean, how can this be fight of the year when one of the dudes is a question mark? Ryan Garcia is a question mark.
I mean,
Anybody who doesn't say that,
he was a
you have to
question
know
mark,
he's a question mark with his behavior.
but he was a question mark going into the first fight. So what's the difference, Platt?
But how can everybody like, oh, I'm so excited for this fight when you don't even know the fight gonna come off? This Joker could pull out.
But
I mean,
again,
anybody could pull. He could pull out a week before the
it
fight,
was worse
and nobody would be
behavior,
surprised.
but it was worse behavior for the buildup. This is a more calm Ryan.
Yeah.
But this is months before the fight. Months
I
before the
mean,
fight, before the
again,
pressure starts showing.
I'm just giving you answers. You're the one saying we don't
Yeah,
know
I
if he
got
going.
you.
You're the one saying we don't know if he going to show up. I'm saying, well, look at his behavior now compared to then. Now you saying, well, this is months out. Well, then, what are we worried about since it's months out?
Mm.
We'll see. Hopefully, the man got his life together, and hopefully, he trained. So, but I think Haney wins the fight easy. I don't know. He's got something though. Like Ryan going. I mean, if you look at the film and you take away, the hook, what's Ryan going to do?
Yeah, well,
What's he going to do?
but that's the thing. They went into the fight knowing the hook was the only thing he had, and they couldn't stop it.
Yeah, I mean that's circumstances, but hey, it happens. But hey,
Yeah,
you lose a fight, so
them circumstances caused them to lose on the official scorecards, though, my bro. Like
yeah. I
the
mean,
fight got
I mean,
overturned due to Osterine.
Dev was looking at his behavior. He got hoodwinked. He
Yeah,
thought
he
the boy
did.
wasn't ready to
Yeah,
fight. He thought it was going to be easy. I mean,
yeah, but
he fell for
even
he
that
fell for the
is an
trick, man.
excuse. Even that is an excuse because 30 seconds into the fight he got hit. So all that. Oh shit. He didn't take it serious. He's on judge. Nah, he ain't on judge no more when he dropped you. You understand?
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
I'm
that
saying
was the
that
battle
punch
player.
could have.
We got Two Tone Super Estrella. What up?
What up, B? What up?
What up,
Yeah,
yo?
man. What up, John? Hangout spot in the building.
Yo, why Oscar saying this shit fake news, man? He a hater, man.
Yeah, because Oscar, respectfully, he's a narcissist, man. So
He out here trying to block all Ryan blessings. He already took away the little fake tune-up fight.
yeah, I was happy with that. We didn't need that smoke at all. That was a big guy. That dude would have cooked us in that ring. Lord
Word.
child.
We
But
good.
yeah, man, he's finally over losing his wife.
Oh, he's
I
over
sent you
that?
her Instagram. That's why he crashed out. Anybody would crash out over something luxurious like that. That's top notch
Which one is
quality
his
and
wife?
what?
Which one was the wife that he lost?
What's her name? Andrea?
The,
The mother of the
the,
children?
the
Yeah,
one,
his baby mama.
the
Okay.
one, the one that Tone says he found on the coast of Poland,
Yeah, the coast. Yeah, he found her off the coast, bro.
bro.
Anything off the coast, you crash it out, bro.
That's you had to hear Tone the other night, man, going in on that, man. It was hilarious.
Mm,
That's found his. That's you found your queen off the coast, huh?
I don't know, bro.
It was off the coast, somewhere off a coast. Somewhere off a coast somewhere.
The coast of motherfucking Newark, New Jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Off the coast, nigga. Off the coast.
Yo, he funny as
I'm
hell.
telling you, man, that shit was hilarious that night, man.
Nah,
Oh
man.
man.
I'm happy for this fight, man.
Wait, so
I'm happy.
what is this you sent me? Who's Andrea Celine?
That's Ryan baby mama. That's his wife, his ex-wife. He that's why he crashed out. He lost that.
Um, I
That's what
mean,
happened, bro.
I mean, she
Ryan's in
alright.
the comments saying follow back, bro.
She's alright, but right hook Roxy might be better than this.
Come on,
No
man. No.
disrespect. No disrespect.
No.
No, no,
You got
no.
the
Now we about
CBG poll, bro.
what? What?
No, is that right? Is that right hand Roxy or Andrea right
And
there?
that's what
That's
I'm telling you. You see, they look
Which
so much alike that Ryan needs to go for right hook Roxy because she could box and she just as bad.
Nah. I like Roxy though, but nah.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up a side by side right now, bro. Ryan and right hook Roxy, couple of 2025, man. Let's go.
That'll be a fire couple though. That'll be fire.
There she go.
Right
Bruh,
hand Roxy off the
I'm
coast.
trying to tell you, she might officially be better, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, she not off the coast, bro.
Bruh, listen to me.
Off
Hey,
the
Mama
coast.
G, Coach G, this is no disrespect. This is me showing love. You feel me? This is me trying to tell them like what it is. Look, Celine, right? We're gonna pick a good one of Celine. Look, bam. Right?
That's top 10 Celine right there.
And bam.
Oh, okay. Okay. It ain't too far
That's
off.
what I'm trying to tell you. Plus, she could box.
Yeah, you're right. She ain't too far off.
She right there, bruh. And I ain't even like I was because Coach G. I'm not even gonna show you, the you know,
Damn.
yeah,
That's close.
y'all playing,
That's Roxy?
that's your last?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So
Okay.
Ryan don't need to be crashing out. He need to be just realizing like there's a lot of fish in the sea,
Man. Yeah.
and
Crashed out,
that's
bro.
within boxing. That's what I'm saying. That's within boxing. So he gonna have like a connection. You know, they could do pad work and go on runs. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But I didn't when did Oscar report that he was what happened? He just dropped it right now?
Yeah, let me screen share where that shit go. Somebody sent it to me.
Well, if he doesn't drop it, he's gonna hate.
Yeah, that's how it be with Oscar, man. He, he want to be able to be part of it, but like Alex Sheik, he deal with the fighters, man.
Yeah.
Where is it? I don't even know. Is it in my Instagram or is it in my Twitter? I don't even know, bro.
Oscar got to get off that high horse, bro.
Oh, I think it was Insta. Here you go. No, this the Lamont shit. So where's that at?
Yo, John, Lamont Roach down there?
I'm not sure.
I
What
seen
at
him
Pro
his footage at
Box?
Pro Box.
Damn, John, you falling off.
Lamar Roach is an enemy right now, man. He ain't messing with us, Tone. You ain't heard about it?
No, he dissed you
Bro,
too.
you John from the hangout spot. You gotta go in there as John from the hangout spot.
You know how many times I don't walked up in there and they're like, I ain't fucking with you, man. You fucking with us.
Oh shit. Nah, guilty by association. That ain't shit. They ain't shit. Legit, what up? Legit.
Legit.
Yo. Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Damn, what's the title? I'm on Discord, so I can't see the YouTube stuff.
Devin and Ryan Garcia rematch is on. Ryan agrees to do Vada.
What Devin Haney? What? He dropped a lawsuit.
Yeah, that's the rumor, according to Cynthia Conti.
Oh, and do you know if they signed the fight or they just talking about they agree? I'm trying to
Nah,
do
they
something
they
real quick.
they agree. They agree. You know, Al Sheik put that offer.
Oh, okay. Nah, cause I was thinking, like, I'm just petty and evil and shit, So I'm just saying that this just a what if. What if that nigga Ryan Garcia get him to drop that lawsuit, right? And then try to do some shit like fight Teofimo Lopez next or something. You know what I'm saying? Like gotcha, bitch. You know, and then
Ryan gonna drop his
I
too.
forgot what else I was about to say, but I just was wondering if they had signed that paperwork and shit because never know how somebody gonna move out here, So just saying, you gotta just stay on point and make sure you're gonna get what you want out of it if you do something like that. Like if you drop it, make sure that shit is signed and just not no verbal shit that somebody could go back on, so you don't end up fucking yourself over again. And yeah, I don't remember the other point that I was trying to make and shit. So I guess fuck it, whatever. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Two Tone being on late and shit. I'll check y'all out.
All right. Got a couple super chats I gotta get to. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility. We got Mr. Perfect that says, "Ain't this ninja an avatar?" And I think he's talking about G-Von. Big Supermax $2. Rest in peace to James Nuts. He lost them in Wisconsin.
Damn.
The Axiom member for 47 months on that contender level. One more month, champ. That's 4 years. Maybe Ness, he ain't like when you said get the fire stick ready for this fight. So Lamont might have felt that was disrespectful. All right, but how does that correlate to Dicky and then? Feel me? So it just ain't, And again, if we get in the fire stick, is because he's a motherfucking plus 960. You know what I mean? Like that's Benavidez and Morel is like 125, 150. That's a tight fight. I'm sorry. I mean, they act like they've been in the sport all their life, but they still don't know the sport. Don't be mad at me that you an underdog. Like we don't usually bet on the underdog. Like he's an underdog for a reason. 03 dub $2. Can't know test results till after fight. Same shit. Yeah, they need to just speed up though. We need to know before the fight start if he dirty or not. And they could do that. Supermax with the $2 super chat with a link that says please help our cause. So when you go to the link, this is what Supermax creatively created. And it says, I need your help. James Benitez, new nuts. In September of 2024 in Wisconsin, our good friend James had his nuts viciously taken from him. While not immediately knowing, it was realized when Supermax called him out for the next Border Wars, he codenamed his injury a shoulder. But truly, it was his balls. So, with your help, we can help James get a new set of new set of nuts, and hopefully some heart to catch another beat down from the chubby weight king, Supermax. Uh, yeah, man. I don't think James gonna fight you no time soon, Supermax. So yeah, we got Casual Jerry $5. I thought the lawsuit was to set precedent and clean up the sport. Hashtag Bill 2 times, and I think it did that because the lawsuit pressured Ryan into doing 365. You know that so we still got what we wanted. You know, and that's Ryan in 365. That's been my whole thing from the beginning. I would have preferred Ryan to have been on 365 for 1 year already, not in the last 2 months of his suspension. That just feels wrong. That feels wrong, but you know, I can't get everything I want. But I spoke up that 365 into existence, man. If Canelo could do it, Oscar Valdez could do it. Ryan Garcia should be the poster boy with his fan base, showing them that he believes in clean sports.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What up, Stone
Oh,
Dome?
Ness. What up with it, brothers? What's up? Yeah, man. I hate to. No matter what happens for Devin, you're gonna get some haters, right? Devin is the Devin is the new Terrence Crawford. Since he didn't sign no deal with Al Heyman, all of them Heyman guys is gonna always forever. Whatever he do is wrong. When he signed with Top Rank, that's a wrong deal. Why is he doing that? When he did that deal, it's a bad deal, wrong. It don't matter what he do, they're gonna hate it. And C-Dub, I just want you to know that the court case wasn't to establish guilt. Civil court is not a place to establish guilt, right? The establishment of guilt was taken with a needle out of his arm and placed in a valve and went to the laboratories and tested positive. That was the establishment of guilt and innocent, right? We didn't need court for that. And civil court is not a place where you establish guilt anyway. Then you pay attention to the OJ trial, got not found guilty of that, and then got found liable in the civil and where they got all this money and broke OJ down. Like most of these dudes just are fans of boxing. They ain't even fans of boxing no more. These dudes are fans of Al Heyman. They probably can tell you about all the concerts he's done in the 80s. They can tell you all the, I'm not even going to go there with it, but they can tell you everything about everything but self what's going on right now in boxing. These the same dudes that'll tell you, hey man, that new car place called Tesla, you shouldn't work there. You should work at Blockbuster Videos. Everybody watches videos, right? That's the type of information these dudes is giving you. Stick around and wait for a dying company to give you a date that you ain't got in 2 years, but hate the guy that's giving dates today. The guy who is about to make the biggest fight in the last decade, Terrence Crawford. And the guy who is about to give, listen, Ness, every last one of these dudes begged Deontay Wilder or for Deontay Wilder to get his hands on Tyson Fury again after getting beat from pillar to post in the rematch, right? These dudes begged, saying Earl Spence deserved a rematch against Terrence Crawford after getting beat pillar to post and getting stopped. But all of a sudden, Devin Haney has no chance, shouldn't even fight Ryan Garcia in a fight that he went out on his feet and the guy tested positive. Make it make sense, man. I can't. That just lets you know they only riding for this so-called PBC, which don't even exist no more. These dudes, these dudes is like, remember they used to tell y'all banging for streets y'all don't own. Stop banging for companies that don't even exist no more. Shit, half the PBC guys are fighting over here, out there, and the other half ain't fought in 2-3 years. So if that's a company you want to, the hill you want to die on, go ahead, my guy, man. But do a little research on the law. All right.
Hawk, Maryland.
Yo, Ness, what's up?
What up?
TBV, number one. Oh yeah, we got in there with you today. I can't see y'all right now.
Johnny from the Hangout Spot and Two Tone Superstar.
Oh, okay, what up, fellas? What's up, Two Phones? Two Tone. What's up, my man?
What up, man?
Ain't too much. Hey, so Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, huh? Is let me see. Is this next, or are we gonna see Devin Haney do this other fight first?
It should be next. The reports have been for April, May.
Oh, so the fight on the other the other with the other people, that's gonna be dead then. Okay, okay. So he going straight to Ryan on his next fight.
Yeah.
like my grandmother used to say, God bless him. God bless him. Hey man, what they say, get it back in blood, you know. All right, you go ahead. Even if it's your own. I like to see him. I like to see the fight though. I I would have loved to see that Devin Haney fight somebody first. I didn't like what I saw in that fight. I understood he used a wrong type of he was attacking or whatever he was doing. But what I saw in that fight, Ness, you hear me, Ness?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay, now I hear echo. All right, yeah. What I saw in that fight was Devin Haney boxing and Ryan Garcia waiting for him to throw his combination and then punch. And I don't see where they're gonna do it no different. I just Ryan Garcia is gonna punch with him, and I don't know, man. But Devin Haney gonna. I hope he coming in with a good little plan and keep that phone, keep that cell phone or that house phone, keep it up next to his ear, man, because that left hook. Yeah, so I'm definitely down for it. I just would have liked to seen Devin Haney fight somebody else first, opposed to just jumping in there with Ryan. But I want to see Martin McCauley come back because he's going to destroy. What's that guy name? What's the dude Martin McCauley got next? Ness
A
A
Jagba.
Jogba.
Ajagba. Oh yeah, I love Ajagba, but he going to sleep that day, bro. He going to sleep. All right, man. TBV, you're number one, Ness. All right, Two Tone.
All right, peace, King.
All right. Supermax got to stop this, man. Max, you got to stop trying to fight people that don't want to fight you, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. You do this season after season. You go after these, you know, these people that they not fighters. Like yo, you gotta chill. You trying to get a win by any means necessary, man. It's not gonna work like that. Last call for callers, man. Now is the time. X Spaces or Discord available.
Yo, Ness, what about what do you think, man? You think that Devin should get one fight in before Ryan, or do you agree with him jumping right into a rematch?
I mean, again, man, outside of the knockdown rounds, he won, right? So they might feel like there's no need to have a tune up.
Mm.
You know, they had 8 months or so out already,
But my question is,
sparring.
if you were calling the shots, if you were his promoter, what would you prefer?
I mean, I don't mind it like this. AJ did it, and he was able to get it right in one camp. You know,
Yeah, but like
it's
AJ's a
it's it like remember what for me. I wanted him if he wasn't gonna fight Ryan to fight a puncher because the belief in him has been lost. You know, that fight made people not believe in him. So, that's why I'm okay with him going straight back into Ryan because that's how he'll win the people back over.
I get it. I get it. I mean, it's just a little bit of the element of surprise. Like, what Devin Haney are we going to get? Because before the Ryan fight, I mean, everybody was super high on him. I mean, and then now it's like they question what Devin Haney is, which Devin Haney is going to come back after that loss. So I don't know. I guess I'm stuck in the middle because I do want to see the rematch. But personally, I would have preferred to see him at least one time before getting back into a Ryan fight.
A tune up?
Yeah, yeah. Tune up.
Yeah.
I mean, a Sandor Martin. I know you kept calling out Rolly.
I want it rolling.
You want the Rolly fight. Anybody that at least after that fight, if he wins fairly easy or whatnot, then I can feel confident that Devin Haney's back. That loss didn't affect him. I mean, because he took a lot of punishment in that fight. But at the end of the day, you guys are right. I mean, he did end the fight on his own 2 feet, and he was cooking in some parts of that fight. But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I just don't want to tune up to mess it up if they are going to go directly into the squabble.
Word.
But look, yeah, because
That
Ryan
could
messed
that could
around, get cleared.
that could taint people's mind if they don't look good. It could slow down the hype. Might as well just go right into it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Uh,
Plus, Turkey giving them that bizag.
I mean, he gotta be if Dev willing to drop the lawsuit and Ryan willing to do Vada. The money must have been right.
Oh yeah,
But
for
shout
sure.
out to Turkey for insisting that it be Vada and 365, man. Clean sport, man. Clean sport, man. C
Build
Dub,
up's gonna be crazy.
you got a counter?
Yo, I got you, Ness. You already know. It just when I leave the
You
spaces and
got it.
shit,
You got
it
it.
be
You
connection
got it.
issues already. Man, we here, man. I gotta respond to my brother Stonebone, man. Y'all gotta give him grace. He is you could tell a PBC detractor or a hater from a mile away, man. When they start saying outlandish stuff or delusional stuff like the PBC don't exist anymore. You gotta wonder what rock they been up under, man. Like they ain't seen the dates come out. Like they haven't seen the cars announced for Amazon Prime. When did when did PBC when did they disappear? Oh, he must think Al Heyman a ghost, like Bob Arum. Man, shout out to him, man. It wasn't Stonebone, the lawsuit wasn't to establish guilt. You talking about a person that took a needle, like you saying. They don't care nothing about no guilt. The lawsuit was to establish principle and precedents that if you cheat, we're gonna sue. And that goes for in the future for anybody. That's what we thought the principle and what Bill Haney said to clean up the sport. People will think twice about cheating because not only are they going to get caught and suspended, but we're going to hit them where it hurts in their pockets. We're going to take that purse and we're going to hit the bank. We're going to get more than that. I don't know. I don't know how you missed that. Maybe you missed it because you were looking to see where PPC was at, and you didn't notice that they're on Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? But that was the president. Just listen this time. Just listen to Bill Haney. Just don't admire him and be. You know what I'm saying? Be goddamn amazed. Listen to what he's saying, cause that's what he said when he came on the show to clean up the sport, and we're gonna hit them where the pockets at. We're gonna sue. They're gonna set up presidents. They're cheating. You got it's principalities to this shit. There's gonna be penalties, and not only are you gonna get suspended, gonna hit the way you heard it. But yeah, Ness, man, on to you because I don't know how you don't know where you went wrong at, man. But I know you got to take a stance on if people call in about Tank. You got to take a stance on this side, or you maybe feel that way honestly. But when Franchise Cruz came on and said it may be a good fight, respectable people in the boxing community said Roach may pose some
But
problems
what
to
that
Tank.
got to do with me not
And
believing? That
and,
that don't
and
mean
then
I'm a
let
dick
me.
eater.
Okay.
How that makes me a
I
dick
know.
eater? Like what
You
the
know. I'm
fuck?
not. You know I'm not with that. You know I'm against that. He could have, like you said, he could have just said, "I'm gonna prove TBV wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know shit about boxing." He could have. He got a little emotional. But when you say the man food, when you say, man, look at the type of food Tank eating or the type of opponents, like he not a champion. He a champion. So at the most, you deserve the respect of being a champion, and it's going to be a good fight. He may pose some problems for Tank. At the least, you can still say, man, I still got Tank. But when you say he food and the type of food Tank eating, that's why we don't respect him. A person gonna be looking like, damn, what are you saying about me and my talents and me being a champion? That's how it's gonna be looked at. So, shout out TBV, smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself.
Man, that dude don't stand a chance, bro. You know it, and I know it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he still ain't even avenged Jamel Herring laws. What the fuck is we talking about? Meanwhile, Devin got to get it back in blood. Okay,
I think
okay.
he going to sleep.
Of
I agree with
course,
you.
of
He going
course.
to sleep.
That's ain't
We
hit
can
nothing.
say
I don't even know like how it happened. What he mad at? But we'll see, man. He gonna have to prove us wrong.
He a plus 800.
No, he not. He a plus 960.
Damn, I was on Box Live plus 960.
Pro Boxing Odds got him plus 960. Jin Sai.
Hey, what's going on? You can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, this is Genocide Jasper out of Atlanta. I just want to comment on the Devin Haney thing real quick. One of the things that I think is going over people's heads is that they're caught up on the lawsuit. Remember, he initially wanted to do the lawsuit because of, obviously, you know, to kind of restore. He felt like, look, Golden Boy got paid out. We're a promotional company. We should have gotten paid out as well because we were both faced with the same issues. So, the principalities are still there. At the end of the day, it's about a business. And when a business is wronged, you're supposed to get and do what you need to do. So that's what the lawsuit was for. Now, I can almost guarantee you that even though the lawsuit is dropped, I can guarantee you on the business side, they've already worked out in a range where he was paid out for the damages. Guarantee you it'll come out later. People are going to be talking about it. That's number one. Also, when the lawsuit was dropped, it's a chess move because the reality is that you got to realize Golden Boy, Ryan, regardless of that win and how it was, it put Golden Boy, it put Ryan in a different position. The power was now with Ryan. So to take the approach of the lawsuit, to take the approach, it's almost a pressure approach to try to force the hand. Now they all end up over there with Turkey, so we already know what time it is. The end of the day, man, these people have to make a living from boxing. So Ryan got to make money. Okay, money got to be generated somewhere. So the fight game is their livelihood. We already know Turkey got the bag. I can almost guarantee you. And Bill has always said, I will fight Ryan if he signs up for Vada. What do we get? Ryan allegedly has signed up to Vada, has agreed to sign up to Vada for the fight. So this was always in the plan. If anything, Ryan Garcia acquiesced to the terms. Devin Haney said, look, I'll drop the lawsuit, but I can guarantee Devin Haney, they got paid out for damages. Don't know how. I don't have the information on that, but I can guarantee you that. And it'll come out. So I think it's a great position, a great move. Also, I'm glad he's taking this fight immediately. And I'm going to tell you why. When you know you've been cheated, business is normal for me. I've been in situations where I've been cheated. It didn't change who I was. Once I realized that I was cheated, what I need to do differently? See, it only becomes different because everybody wants to hold on and ignore that there was cheating elements within it. See, but when you take that out the way, it would have just been a simple person getting hit with a left hook. People get hit with left hooks, right hooks. People get hit. That's a part of boxing. So it's funny to me how everybody wants to just harp on the left hook. Nah, man, Devin Haney, the bottom line is this: when you're cheated, all of it goes out the window. And that's just what it is. Tank Davis gets hit. He was getting hit in the Frank Martin fight. But nobody is saying, oh, Tank Davis was getting hit. He's getting hit. Oh. No, it didn't matter. You know why it didn't matter? Because Tank Davis closed the show. So it's just interesting, but nobody wants to say, well, Devin Haney stood up, Devin Haney got up, Devin Haney won some of the rounds. If it wasn't for the knockdowns, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, there's cheating allegations, and he was found guilty. Bottom line, don't care how you slice the cake. So, yeah, when you know you can beat somebody and you know somebody ain't got nothing, you right. I'm going to walk right back in there and I'm going to do what I do because now I know it's going to be in a fair playing ground. And I guarantee, watch the difference in this fight. And remember this, guys, you can always get hurt by something you don't know. I got in a fight one day, somebody had brass knuckles. I beat this guy every time. But guess what? He had brass knuckles this time. So when he hit me, it was a lot different than what I normally felt before. But see, nobody wants to talk about that. What you don't know and what you don't see coming and what you don't expect can always hurt you. I don't care who you are as a person. So let's be real here. It's a fair playing ground. Turkey Alex Sheik is making sure it's fair. Watch the difference. That's my call.
All right, champ.
Oh wow.
Horrible.
What?
He didn't just get hit. He got hit a lot with that left hook.
That was horrible.
I
Uh,
mean,
I don't know about
Listen,
a
at the
lot.
end of the day, then he better not get hit the second time around as often with that hook,
We ain't getting
right?
hit. We ain't getting hit.
Because now we're on a level playing field. So I mean, it seems like everybody is thinking that that was all Osterine.
We ain't getting
The
hit,
only
bro.
way Devin can win this fight is if he jab, stay on the outside. We already know he cannot knock Ryan Garcia out. It's just a matter of time before Ryan Garcia walk that man down. And this time, Devin's going to be asleep.
Yo, Carlos Adames and Floyd Schofield not being at the press conference is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was on Punch Drunk Boxing. He was live with the Schofields. They said they had trouble getting on the plane with the passports.
Uh, damn, not the passports, bruh. But this fight ain't till the 22nd, so this was just a press conference, so it's all good. It ain't like they got to get acclimated to no weights or nothing like that, or acclimated to no time zones and shit. But that's everybody, yo. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We out.
Peace.